Okay. Got the show. Let's see if Twitch works. Oh, that's a good sign. Well, why is it blank? It still says offline. Still says offline. Error. Now let's try again. Failed to connect the server. Why? Oh. I got something. What's going on YouTube? What's going on the YouTubes? Let me. Why won't you let me get out of here? Looks like I got something in chat. Where's my chat? Let's see. Oh, chat. Okay, let's see. Oh, just. Darks. Multiple output. Start. I'll get this going at some point. I got this multiple output thing and it's not cooperating. Maybe use authentication, maybe? Maybe? Let's see. Let's see here. Username. Password. Okay. Let's try now. How you like them apples? Okay, well I'll just stream on YouTube for now. It'll be alright. Hi YouTube. Alright, let's get this going here. I want to get rid of this death. Get rid of that death marker. Those things are annoying. Right now I'm looking for Lappy Loopy. I know it's around here somewhere. Someone pinged me on Discord. Who pinged me? Who Discord pinged me? I got Discord pinged. But where? Jump to present. Oh. I don't know where the ping came from. I'm in too many random servers. I need to, like, cut it down. I got a fan running. I hope it's not too loud. I don't think it interferes with the audio too much. I kind of messed around with some of the little meters and whatnot. But, ooh, diamonds. I'll take some diamonds. But the main goal right now is not diamonds. No, I'm looking for something even bluer than diamonds. Just to build with. It's about as much good as it does me. If I can make tools out of it, I'd just use lapis tools. But no, not in this Minecraft. They give me all the freedom in the world and they don't give me my... Oh. Oh. Glad it's finally the weekend. I went and ran some errands this evening. I went and picked up some drinks for everybody, and I decided to go get some canes for dinner tonight. And it's the end of the semester, and I like some fried chicken to celebrate with. So that's what I got. And it was good. I like Cane's chicken. I used to work there back in high school for a little while. It was... Ooh, I'll take that. But it was... It's an experience working fast food. I'm sure a lot of you all out there know. I remember one time this guy, he tried to bring a boat through the drive-thru and he got stuck, and he was there for like a whole hour trying to get this boat through the drive-thru. He was like running it over the curb and stuff, and eventually one of my coworkers went out there and he tried to help like move the boat. It wasn't a big boat. It was like a little fishing boat, but they ended up running over his foot with the boat trailer. He didn't break anything, but it was enough to scare him. Luckily, he had a pretty beefy shoe on. Yeah, there's all sorts of characters you run into in the drive-thru. Oh, a name tag. I better not run into any liminal men in these caves. Any liminal fellas. Oh no. Ooh. Oh. Friday night. Almost Saturday morning. I'm usually up this late though. In an ideal world, I wouldn't have to wake up at a certain time every morning. Man, these guys suck. I just want the blue stuff. Oh, I'm going to a new cave. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling for a world spot. I love lag. Oh god. For some reason over the past couple days the server lag has been especially bad. I wonder if there's somebody that's secretly running a lag machine. Well, now I feel bad. You know what, I'll turn up the game volume too. That'll probably make things oh, maybe I need to turn it up in my system settings. Hold on. Let I'm gonna get it going here. You just wait. Oh. Well, I do have the volume up. It says it's up on here. But I can't hear it on my speakers. Master volume. Blocks. Hostile creatures. I don't know why I can't hear my game. Huh. Is it an OBS issue? I got the sound in my settings. Oh, wait. I see. I had the computer volume down. That still didn't help. What the heck? OBS volume is up. I don't understand. Oh god. Well, let's look for lapis, I guess. I don't know what to do about that now. Ooh, more diamonds. Thank you. Ooh, more diamonds. I don't want to deal with all these guys, so I'm not going to go for those diamonds. Yeah, I got like a plugin for OBS that's supposed to stream to multiple platforms. I was trying to get it to go to Twitch too, but it kept saying it couldn't connect to server. So that's kind of an unhelpful error message, but oh, maybe I'll try and figure it out again next time. I got all the software at least, so I'm most of the way there. And maybe it's just a bad day. Could just be that. Tonight, I think I'm gonna stream till wizard hours. That's my goal. Stay up till wizard hours. But yeah, I figured I think I'm gonna stream my my in-between stuff. My in between the real YouTube videos, I'll stream the. I guess this is sort of like the behind the scenes, both to prove to people that no, I'm not using creative or anything, and also just because I think that'll give you some entertainment while I'm working on my next video, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm working on finding materials for the build that I'm going to have in my next video. Man, there's no lapis in this cave. Oh, there it is. Big old blue ones. Oh man, it's everywhere. Alright, alright. Well, maybe I should get discouraged more often. Wow. Wow. Look at that, guys. I found all the lapis. Ooh, diamonds. I'll take all the blue stuff. Except the water. Water sucks butts. Oh wait, I was here earlier. I remember those diamonds. I remember these guys. Oh, there's more diamonds though. And there's more guys. I'm getting out of here. What's in here? I don't have much luck with these mine shafts. I don't even know why I deal with them. There's nothing worthwhile down here. Oh. Get your green scrinkly butt out my face. Oh man. Oh. Oh. I just used lag power. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Oh, more diamonds. And more lapis. Wow. I'm rolling in the blue stuff here. let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's this way. It'd also be helpful if I got a Fulbright mod, I guess. I wouldn't have to fool with all these potions. But then again, it does add another layer of challenge to this type of thing, so that's kind of fun. Hey, green guy. Hey, green guy. Screw you. Hey, blue guys. Oh. Hey, gray guys. Yeah, I'm going alright with the lapis now. I got me a little shulker box here so I could put it in. At least till my potion runs out. Or when my carrots run out. Something's gonna run out. Just like driving a car. Just go till something goes wrong. There's a bunch of things that can go wrong. I guess that's kind of like life too. Looks like I made it back up to the surface. Well, I think that's a good conclusion for this lapis run at least. Yeah, plus I need some more resources. Just fresh out of everything. That's alright. I've got my gold and my carrot reserves over this way. Plush Puffin hooked me up with a lifetime supply of gold, so I don't gotta mine it anymore. But no, about once every year the server has a mining event, and in that mining event they spawn in like a plot of land, and it's got like a bunch of diamond doors and gold blocks and stuff in it. It's like the server inflation event. Not that this was ever an economy server, but yeah, it was just a little mining event, and that's where I used to try and fill up a gold or a year's worth of golden carrots on. And I got pretty close a time or two. I probably made it about 10 months before I needed to start mining my own gold again. But no, now I got hooked up to a world's best gold farm, so I'm sitting pretty now. Might even build with the stuff. Alright, now let's get back to the build. I've got all sorts of blocks here. For the past month or so, I've been starting to experiment with this glazed terracotta stuff. I've kind of worked with the light gray a few times, but I've just recently started looking at all these other colors, and there's a lot of great stuff. I don't know what the light blue terracotta looks like. I forgot. Maybe I'll have to work with that too. But and pardon my sniffles. It's allergy season. But let's see. Let's get ourselves just a stack of lappy loopy blocks here. Like that. I'll put these in my pocket, or maybe I'll even put them in my chest. Let's see here. Or s'mores. Alright, let's see what we can do with this floor here. Yeah, this is there's this guy on here called Phosphorus, and he's commissioned me to build him a Greco-Roman style temple. I'm not exactly following the plan of it to a T. I kind of want to do my own thing a little bit, but you can see it's definitely giving that impression, especially on the outside. But I think it's good to not just blindly copy a typology, but to make little modifications to it. That's where it gets fun. And that's where you can be your own designer, and you can do that more or less in certain regards. Like, there's avant-garde design where you take influence basically just from yourself, or you kind of do like what I'm doing, and you're just taking influence from something that does exist, but you're putting your own spin on it. And you can fall any part on that spectrum, with one side being avant-garde and the other side being a strict historicism of sorts, where you copy every dimension and try and replicate it. And I'm not saying there's a right or wrong either. You pick your spot on the design spectrum, and you just work from there, and that's fine. That's fine. Really, there's some people, and they get really adamant about how a design should be, but I don't know. It's hard to find an objective. I mean, other than maybe, I don't know, like the utilitarian the utilitarian purpose of a building, which, if you make a building purely utilitarian, you start ending up with Walmarts everywhere, and I don't think that's necessarily ideal either. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't really say what's right and what's wrong in design. It's just there's certain trade-offs and just different ways of doing things. And this is how I do things, and if you like it, that's okay, and if you don't, that's okay too. Just don't try and force people to think one way or do one way. That's what I have to say about that. That's the main goal. Don't be pushy. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of get a little border around here, kind of mimic this border here. Of course, I don't got enough blocks to get all the way around, but you know, I'll make some progress, and then I'll gather more resources. That's pretty much how I do these things. I don't necessarily itemize every block, and I almost always end up with leftovers after a build, but that's okay because after so long, I get enough leftovers that I can just build something out of leftovers. So it all gets used in the end. At least most of it does. It's like being a repairman. It's good to have scrap parts around. And you know what? Just to save on resources, I'm going to keep the lapis in here because it's a little more luxurious, but on this outer edge, I'm going to use this blue glazed terracotta, which is good in its own way, and it still offers the same color, same kind of color that lapis blocks do, but it's just a different way of doing that outside border. But I'm saving on blue, so that'll keep me out of the mines for a little bit longer, which I'll be alright with. Well, away from the mines, but into the smelter, but it'll be quicker. There's always trade-offs. Always trade-offs. Yeah, I'm gonna pick all these bad boys up. Big old blue ones. Alright, got those. Let me go to Terrytown over here. Let's see. Give me bee nest. Alright, I picked this up. I'm gonna give them a new home. I felt kind of bad knocking their nest down earlier. So they get a nice home on top of this mountain now. I think they'd like that. There's plenty of flowers over here. And I'm gonna send this to my little smelter that I got at my home base. My hometown of Alabamaville. That's what this is over here. Alright. I'll load these up here. Now I'm gonna sit for just a minute and wait for it. Also, I'll be right back real quick. I gotta go do something. I'll be quick. I'll be real quick. Okay, I got some tissues because my nose is runny. Oh. All right, there we go. All right, then I'll take me a little sip of my drinky drink. All right. And the terracotta should be ready now. So there we go. I think that was a well-utilized furnace break. Right. Yeah, I still got some lapis too. All right, let's get back to this border here. Maybe on the corners I'll do lapis because the glazed terracotta can only point in certain directions, and it'd be kind of awkward at the corners, so I'm going to do it like that. No, I guess it wouldn't hurt if I also did some recording right now too, just so I don't gotta voice things over in the video. That'd probably be helpful. I just don't want to gunk up my memory. Drama in chat. Yeah, I like that. No, maybe I'll just voice it over. I don't want to gunk up my memory. I don't want to deal with deleting files and everything. My computer's already getting filled up, and it could probably do for a reset, to be honest, but I don't want to mess with it right now. Every now and then I nuke my computer where I back up all my important files and then just factory reset the whole thing. There's probably better ways of going about decluttering, but that's just what I do sometimes. Let's see, I think I left some blocks down here. Hello, new viewer. But let's get this little border squared away here. Yeah, I do like this glazed terracotta stuff. I don't know, it's nice. It's almost like a little clamshell or something. Whenever I did my base tour, I did notice somewhere on one of the servers I went on, they had some really neat roofs that used these types of these blocks, because they kind of do look like shingles or something. But I thought that was really cool. That might be something that you might want to add to your own roof if you're into building. Here, let's sleep too. Alright, going back. Let's see. Yeah, I got a little system going now. And I'll walk it down the line. Well, it was better whenever I had that speed boost. Oh, you know what? I got these little pants here. Yeah, that's just as good as a speed boost. Now I can walk it down the line. Yeah. Oh, the fun of repetitive patterns. Alright. Getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. We're almost there, we're almost there. There we go. And it ends perfectly on that lapis. That wasn't intentional, but that just worked out. Sometimes you just gotta gamble a little bit. Yeah, corners are always a little bit tricky because it's kind of hard to account for all of them. You just gotta get it wrong a few times to get it right. You know, I think that applies to most things, though. You do it a bunch, and then you get it wrong a lot, but then you get it right because you remember what you did wrong. Let me see if I can find more of that. I need more blue dye. What's my Discord saying? Hi, Discord. What's going on, Discord? Oh. Not much going on in Discord. I got all sorts of this stuff. This is all dug up by that phosphorus guy who I'm working for right now. My boss. He's the boss on this project. Oh, perfect. Sometimes things just work out. Now I'm gonna walk it down this line. It's a workout for my fingers on the mouse. That corner. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think at some point in the future I'm also going to do a video just on floors. I'm pretty proud of my floors. I think they're important even though you just step over them. Looks like I also need to change out something over on this side too. That's one benefit to building and survival. Especially with big projects like this, you'll go over things so many times, adding different details, and you'll catch little mistakes that you made. Let you take time and kind of fix things as you go. Of course, if you're in creative and let's say you use like a world edit mod or something, I guess you don't need to worry about that much, because you can just copy and paste things. You just need to make sure it's perfect once. But we'll get all this put together there, just like that. We'll get it put together, man. You know, I did complain about the World of Color update whenever it first came out, but over time I've kind of, what that update brought kind of grew on me. Like, of course I don't typically use the concrete blocks that much, because I typically don't build with that saturated of colors, but I do appreciate what they did, because you know, now it's just a solid block of color, whereas before you had wool, which was fine, but you know, it's got that kind of texture to it, and it's also flammable. And I appreciate that they didn't make concrete stairs and slabs, because that means you have to actually, you gotta, well, it's the same reason why they didn't add tables and chairs to the game. It's because it'd be too easy if you just had concrete slabs and stairs. Now you gotta go out and find different resources, and that's just kind of the fun of the game. Not on this corner. We're almost there. Let's try running the line instead of walking the line. That's about as quick as I can go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Now what to do? What to do in the middle here? There's a missing middle that I need to figure out. Well, I have a little bit of an idea. One idea I've got is, I think I'm gonna start incorporating just a little bit of yellow using these white glazed terracotta blocks. I think that'll be nice, having that. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're working with odds here, with this being the middle. So that actually doesn't lend itself that well to these glazed terracotta blocks, but let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That makes a... trying to think through the corners here. Maybe I'll do it like that, because then it kind of hugs the corner, and I think that's kind of nice if it's like that. And then, yeah, just so they kind of integrate themselves into the corners well. I like that. Here, let me go sleep again. I don't want to mess with the freaks that run around here, 'cause they're out there. You look out your window at night, and what will you see? You'll see a bunch of freaks running around. I've seen it. I've seen it. They're out there. Don't you ever forget that. We're freaks. Maybe like, I'll do something. Yeah, maybe something like that. So it'll hug the corners. Or maybe I know what I'm gonna do. I've got some yellow glazed terracotta downstairs, so I'm gonna use that too in this design. This will just be an experiment with terracotta. That's what this is gonna be. So then it fills in that little pizza slice there. And then maybe I'll just kind of do these a little haphazardly like that, because the light blue or the white terracotta, it can kind of look good even if it's just kind of done randomly. Some of them look a little strange if they're just randomly kind of haphazardly put about, but you put that white glazed terracotta down and it kind of just makes a nice, almost kind of homogeneous pattern, which is why I like it so much. But you can also, make kind of symmetrical patterns as well, like a recognizable pattern, like what you can see on the corners, or you put together these corners and it becomes a little flower or a sun, and that's why I like white glazed terracotta so much. So it'll become recognizable on the corners because you have this form, but then it kind of becomes randomized out here. But it still looks good, I think. Just got to make sure the forms aren't recognizable. So maybe I'll just kind of, let me see, that's kind of, I need to figure out a little pattern to where it stays kind of mixed up. But does that look good? I mean, yeah, I think it looks alright. Maybe you don't. Or maybe I'll just do just like a little border. Maybe I won't do that too wide border. And then I'll fill in the middle with something a little simpler. Or maybe just a different glazed terracotta, I don't know. There. Then we'll kind of walk it so it stays kind of homogenized. So then we'll walk this pattern down this line. Walking it, walking it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can dig that. I think Phosphorus will like that. I kind of wonder, maybe I can checker this so that maybe. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that all the way. Maybe. I just feel like, no. I'm going to do a band of this and then something white and yellow in the very middle. That, because, I don't know, I just feel like it needs another band of something. I'm going to quit speculating and start doing. You can go back and forth and worry yourself to death over this stuff. You just got to do it and figure it out from there. Maybe I'll just do like a little sample of the floor before I commit to it completely, just so I can experiment with a small section of it before I, before it gets too far along. So I got these yellows here. Maybe. I wonder if I got any. I wonder if glowstone would fit in well. Because that kind of fits into the gold. And it would also work as an integrated lighting system, which would be convenient because Minecraft lighting is always a challenge, especially with these larger builds. So let me see here. There's some glowstone. And I could do, if you watch the column garden video, I mix in this glowstone with of course this would be kind of an expensive thing to do and it would require more mining, but you mix in the glowstone with raw gold, and it's a kind of a nice pattern. But I don't know, I think that's kind of nice. Maybe I'll do just maybe that'll be the band. That'll be the band, and then I'll have some sort of nice floor just right in the middle. I think that goes nice with everything. That glowstone. Glowstone is a nice classic lighting source, and I know a lot of people have kind of turned away from it in recent years for other things, which are, you've got your of course the sea lanterns and end rods. End rods are great too, but sometimes Sometimes glowstone just works. I wonder if it needs raw gold. I mean, I know somewhere I can find a lot of it. No, I shouldn't. I've already sunk enough hours into this. Oh, you know what? I just got straight gold blocks. I got a whole bunch of straight gold blocks. Why don't I just use those? That'll be a good pop of luxurious color. I mean, it's going to take me years before I eat all my gold. So, I'm feeling a little generous and splurging just a little bit of it for a project that I'm invested in. So let's see. I'll bring some of this over here. So then this becomes the corner piece, but then we have this gold here. But is it tasteful? I think it's tacky. So we can't use gold. I don't like it. It's better to be ingested. So what should I do? You know what? I care about this project. So I'm going to do raw gold. I'm going to do it. And you know what? I'm going to get this part of the project done, and I'm going to be glad I did raw gold. I'm going to be glad I didn't compromise. Because a build is going to last longer than whatever inconvenience I'm going to have from mining the gold. Especially hold on. But oh, let me find the gold spot. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. There should be a lot over here. I haven't really mined this area too much. Well, I've mined this, but not the gold. I haven't come here for metals. If there's a cave around here. Well, there's a pathetic little mine shaft. Here we go. Yeah, these biomes are great for raw gold. It's easier to source than other ores because there's just so much of it in these Wild West biomes. Yeah, I'm gonna go brew some more. Give me some more brewskis here. All right, let me pop these in here, and I'll get a bottle of something going here. Alright. I'll take me a swig of my drink too. My non-alcoholic soft drink. Right. Next ingredient. I don't know if you've ever played with a marble maze or not, but this little swirly thing here kind of reminds me of like a marble maze or something. It's kind of silly. It's so silly, guys. Alright. Go back here. Let's see.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Oh. I didn't account for the fact that raw gold drops a lot less than lapis. But then again, there is a lot here, so maybe it's about even. At least that's what my sunk cost fallacy mind would say.
It's fallacious.
Give the goblin his gold. The goblin needs his gold. On the bright side, oh, maybe I should stop being positive.
Where's the gold at?
A mine shaft. That's a good sign. Might be able to find something. There's. You see. You see. There's some. There we go. A little bit of gold. Not enough to fill my coffers. Where's the rest of it at? I know you're hiding some. You can't hide forever, Mr. Gold. The goblin comes for it all eventually.
I'm the gold goblin.
I wish there was like a actual cave around here. It's not a very big biome. Well, I'll take it back to the build site. You know what? On second thought, maybe I have me another Hypixel house party. That was pretty fun doing that last night. Maybe we'll do round 2 of Hypixel house party. Get things spiced up and chat a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Oh wait, wrong server. Alright. Alright. Let's see what's going on in Hypixel housing. Oh. Well, looks like we got the board hangout here again. Hey, I'll pop in here for a minute. Hello. At the very least, oh. I can only give 1 pack a week. I thought it used to be 1 pack a day. Guess Hypixel's cutting back on its cigarettes. Let's see what else is going on. Free build. Oh, what's going on here? Oh God. I don't know if I wanted to build mall stuff. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, look at that. I spung bob, sping bop. Hmm. Say hi to the stream. You're live on YouTube. Oh, they don't like the stream. It's okay. Oh, wow. This is a cool build. I like this. This is nice. Oh, this looks a little chaotic. What's this? Oh, wow. This is cool too. I like how it extends down. That's really neat. Whoa, and there's like an effect with it. Wow. That's really smart. Oh, that's really neat. I saw another neat effect yesterday on stream. It used banners and trap doors and it created like an animated thing. It was really cool. Yeah, I give them a cookie. They got a nice build. Eh, let's see what's going on in here. Oh wow. Hello. Nice place. Really, really nice. Wow. High pixel housing really has come a long way. Say hi to the stream. You're live on YouTube. That's a tough crowd tonight. This is a tough crowd. It wasn't this bad last night. Wah wah. Oh hi, hi Concat. Uh, oh, got some people to say hi. Let's move on. Oh, well, we got somebody to stand up. Oh, I got kicked. Oh well. Next house. We'll get this high pixel house party going. Oh, look at that. Wow. It's very nice. Very cool. Huh. Uh, say hi to stream. You're live on YouTube Live. Yeah, yeah, the enthusiasm is mixed. Yeah, there is 2 viewers. It's okay. We'll get it. We'll get a house party going. Well, uh, as I can get. I'm trying to have a house party. It's the it's the Hypixel house party. Hi Quack. Welcome to stream. Same as my user. I'm gonna make my rounds here. We're gonna see what's going on all the Hypixel housings here. Yeah, we're going worldwide right here. We're going worldwide. Let me take another sip of my caffeinated non-alcoholic beverage here. All right. Let's see what this house is all about. This is cute. Oh, kind of whimsical. This is a whimsical place. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I thought this was like a gaping mouth for a second instead of a tie. I visited some houses last night that made me want to scream. I'm sure there will be something cursed on here tonight too. Alright. Oh, what's over here? What we got over here? What's this? Oh, got like a little church or something. Are you gonna cleanse me? Are you gonna douse me with non-alcoholic caffeinated holy water? I didn't think so. You suck. Alright, next house. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Nothing here. Well, I'm bringing you the house party. Hello. Say hi to stream. I'm having a high pixel house party on YouTube. Oh, there's something here. You can't say there's nothing here. I got this person here. What's going on over here? Is there a way into this gray cube? Oh, there is a way in. Boop. Oh, it's a cave. Well, that's cool. Alright, next house. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh, I'm in the cave. No, it's... There we go. Oh, is this like purgatory? Why is there a chair here? Okay. That's something, I guess. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh. I don't like this. I think I'm gonna like... This is like the kind of cave that collapses and you suffocate. I can't get in. I can't... Oh. Oh, I did. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. Alright, next house, next house. What else we got? Oh, I don't want to go to that house. Free build. You can't go wrong with a free build. Oh, good God. Oh, SpongeBob, what happened to you? Alright, I guess we can, let's see what's going on in here. Say hi to stream. You're live on YouTube. Yeah, this is a whole mess. These free builds are crazy. Let's go to a smaller house. Have I been here? Yes, I've been here. Let's see what's in here. Oh. Hello. Nice place. They seem all preoccupied. Their air is bored. Well, maybe I can... hello. Say hi to the stream. I'm streaming you on YouTube. No, I mean, I got 5 earlier. I'm doing Hypixel House Party. You know, you can't blame someone for trying to do Hypixel House Party. Oh man. Oh man, this sucks. I'm not dealing with parkour tonight. Hello. What is this? Oh. Oh wow. Look at this one. Oh god, I don't want to deal with RPers. This entire event is being recorded. Oh. Well, I'm being recorded too. Well, guess that goes both ways. You must be in the Discord. Oh, I guess is this by the real Init guy? Wow. Huh. How about that? That's pretty cool. Huh. Forgotten Halls. Oh, it's liminal. Oh, wow. Very liminal. It's a cool place.
Stand here to sell crack.
What's going on in the tower? Oh, wow. This is fun. Wow, look at that tower. Wow. Maybe I need to do a road trip just on this server. This is great. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. Not much of an interior, but that's beautiful. And I like the little bells that are flying around too. Those are fun. It told me to press shift a bunch of times to fly, but that doesn't seem to work. What's this thing? Huh. That's neat. I like that. MVP cookies. Can I give you one? There you go. Alright. Let's see what we can get going on in the house party now. Let's see what we can get going on here. Titanic. What's this? Pet simulator. What is this? This better not be like Roblox Adopt Me or something. Oh. Oh. Well, this is cool. How do I do it? Personal vault. Oh, what'd I do? Coin? Can I get the... Oh, I got a cat. What do I do with the cat? Does it just hang out my... Well, I'll put the cat on my head. Actually, I don't like the thought of that. Oh. I don't get this. I don't get that. Free build. Free build's cool. You know what? How about I build something while this is empty? Hello. This is prime real estate right here. Let's get something built here. Oh, a tester. Sure, I'll be a tester. Do I build? What do I do? How do I test it? Okay, I can do that. Let's get some blocks going here. Let's get some obsidian, and then I'll get some quartz. Also, you're live on YouTube. Well, I won't be obnoxious just yet. I'm just going to build something. Yeah, it looks like it works. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of like a little dance here. Alright. Let's build something cool. I've been wanting to build something in one of these free builds, but something tragic always happens in one of them. Like one time there's like this wave of like sand and gravel and anvils that destroyed everything. It was scary. Anyway, let's probably do something a little bit like almost kind of Vitruvian or something, but with these squares and circles. So I'll work with corners and intersections, and I'm gonna kind of get a pattern going, and I'm gonna repeat it, and it'll get smaller and smaller, and then I'm gonna use the pattern a little bit. I think I'm gonna try and build a tower using it as kind of a way to. Uh-oh, that's not right. Uh-oh, something's wrong. I see what's wrong. There we go. It seems like something might be just a little bit strange. Maybe I'll have it go to these corners here. Let's see here. These should be even. So let's build us a little something here. Let's see what we can do. Let's build something. Yeah, I think I prefer it that way. Alright. I'll just wait for some more people to get in this house. I'll do kind of a little bit of a grassroots kind of thing here. Since I got all the prime real estate, I figured this server is just for builders. How are you supposed to enforce that? Whatever, I'm just going to keep building. I also want to do something with gradients here. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that. Now, what are they arguing about? I don't even know. Just yap away. Yap, yap, yap. I'm just going to keep building, I guess. Uh-oh, something's wrong. There we go. It's kind of hard to keep track of these types of deals, but yeah, I think that's turned out pretty nice. Oh God, what are you doing? Please don't. Well, I guess that's okay. But yeah. And maybe I'll kind of play with that. What he put in here a little bit.
Guys, don't grieve. Please don't grieve, guys.
Alright, so now I'm going to get some colors. So I'm going to get some cyan terry. And I'm going to get me some, how do you spell gray? Gray. Alright, and then light gray. And then I'll get me some smooth stone right here. Alright. Then I'm also going to get me some diorite. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. So now I'm going to start real light on the outside, and then it's going to gradually get darker as I get into the inside. It's going to create this really neat gradient effect in between the white lines. So let's see here. You see that? Yeah, that's good help. I appreciate it, my friend Shy Guy. Alright, then we do the next layer of the gradient. Maybe I'll actually have this be that diorite as well. It'd really be helpful if they had like world edit tools or something, because then I'd be able to just kind of mirror things and reflect things and rotate things around pretty easy. But alright, let's see here. Let's get these put in here. Yap, yap, yap. I'm not even keeping track of what they're talking about over there. Alright. Get that. Get that. Then we'll put this next layer in here. So it gets just a little bit darker. Yeah, I think that's going pretty well. Alright, then maybe I'll actually change this very, very slightly, or just so it falls into. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I'll make this to where this is another square, so they're all kind of nesting in each other, but then you kind of lose that diagonal like that's doing. So maybe I won't then. Let's see. It's kind of a lot of back and forths you got to do with these types of things. You know, I've been on Hypixel housing a few years ago, and it really has come quite a long way since since back in the day, since back in my day. But yeah, it's really cool to see how it's developed over the years, and other ways how it's stayed the same. You know, at the end of the day, it's still a bunch of edgy middle schoolers running around. But anyway, get that put in there. Maybe I'll just jump straight to, yeah, like that. I think that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty neat. Now we're going to use this, and we're going to use the, let's see, get some pillar quartz here, and we're going to use these points to define where the structure of the tower is going to come up from. So we're going to do that. Someone's throwing stuff at me. So we're going to kind of get some pillars going here. Alright. Well, have fun with your potion party here. Also, say hi to the stream. Say hi, guys. Say hi to the crowd. Oh, yeah. I guess that's fire. I don't know. You tell me. Freaky Friday nights with one-person streams. I guess we can also use maybe these enter points too. Then that kind of muddies up the floor pattern. So maybe I won't do a tower. Maybe I'll just do like a domed gazebo or something, and then I'll do like some really pretty glass work on the very top. I kind of prefer this smaller free build because even though there's not very much land, it saves me from a lot of the chaos and a lot of the grief. Well, both my personal grief, but also griefers that come from you know, one of those bigger free builds. But let's see here. This is kind of going to be in a little bit of an awkward potion of invis. Oh, okay. Okay, drink it up. I drank one. I drank one. Do I get a prize? I think that'll do. Maybe I'll do some corners like that on the... I'm not completely sold on that. Maybe I'll just keep it... I'll just keep it nice and simple like that. Yeah, I think that'll do well. That'll do well. All right. And then we're gonna kind of get this and get that. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of digging. I'm picking up what's being put down here. I think I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan of that pattern that I've started here. Now it's just a matter of getting it at these weird angles. That's your worst enemy when doing a curved build, is the inevitable weird angle. Because they'll get you. Maybe I'll start from the least weird angle first. Something along these lines here. Let's see. And maybe we can kind of. I don't like it. That's okay. We can kind of fib on these a little bit. Let's see. Maybe if I do something a little bit more like that, that looks all right. It might look a little weird now, but whenever I get it copied to all the sides, it'll kind of, the eye will kind of even it all out. Let's see here. Got that, and then just mirror this onto that side. So then we put that, and then all right, then we slap that bad boy down. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. All right, and then put that in that. Then just put that bad boy down there. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, but then there's also the issue that there's a separation here that just isn't present on this side. Huh. That's kind of difficult. That's a little difficult. That's right. You gotta get glitch pilled here. Yeah. Content. I got some content. I got a little content. You get to wake up and look at the Muppet. Then maybe you ponder on your life decisions for a minute. And then you go about your day. I wonder if iron trapdoors kind of work on here. There's all that 1.8 jank. Oh, But there's no 1.8 jank with that. Well, almost none. That might just be high pixel jank, to be honest. It worked on that side.
Hey, you like content?
That's right. It's the divine Muppet. Brought upon us by the one and only Lexel Purple, the artist. Oh, that worked. Okay. There we go. Now, see that? Now we're cooking with Crisco. All right. I got me a little system down now. All right. I know what I'm doing. Now it's just a simple copy and paste and mirror on the edges type of deal. All right. So get that bad boy slapped down on there. And let's see what I did on that side. Alright. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, now it's coming along pretty nice. I think that's about as smooth of a arch system as you could probably get with this type of deal. So let's get her going here. We're gonna get it real good on here, because that's how we roll here on High Pixel House Party. That's the name of this unofficially named segment. Yeah, I'll probably just use FreeCam instead of. I see. Alright. There it goes. Gonna step it back. Alright, now we're gonna bump it up. Just like that. Oh, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be real quick, I promise. Okay. Oh. Oh, you won't believe this, but I was actually collecting raw gold because I wanted to integrate it into the temple. Oh. Oh wow, I got helpers. But no, I think you had the right inclinations there. Also appreciate it sticking with the stream. My two viewers. No, if you rewind just a little bit, you'll see where I'm doing the floor, and I wanted to put some raw gold in that. These trapdoors suck. They suck butts. Yeah, it's just the raw gold's a little harder to come by than you know. Oh great, they're griefing now. You see, this is why I don't like free builds with a bunch of people in them. I can't do anything about it. Oh, I can't do anything about it. Maybe I'll try and keep them busy or something. I don't know. Little pest. Well, at least I got people here to help me fix it. Uh, eh, I'll do a quarter of the floor, and they'll probably figure it out from there. So, let me see. Yeah, the Badlands. The Badlands is a good spot. Yeah, it always happens with these things. That's the difficulty. You just gotta learn not to get too bothered. But you see, I got all these helpers here, and then you start to realize, there's always good people to help after a bad event. And that's all right. You see, they're fixing it. Oh, and look, they even put a beacon in here. See, we built back even better. Yeah, I'll just do that little bit of floor, and they could probably figure out the rest. Then I'll get this. Well, it's just it's just you just gotta kind of accept it with these kinds of things. There's always going to be it's just the nature of free build. You see, I got some helpers now, so it's not going to be that bad the second time around. Let's see. Eh, let's see. Maybe that. Maybe I did it like that. I don't remember exactly how this was. Maybe it's something. I'll get it figured out. I'll get this side. No, I'll get that side. Let's see. Yeah, that looks alright. I think maybe I'll make that a little bit skinnier so it does what that did. Maybe I'll make adjustments to it later as well. And this one's one too low. Alright. Yeah. See, now we're starting to get back to where we were. A little bit. There's just something that's a little funky about the shape. Maybe I'll pop that out there. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Maybe that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at it too hard. Let me keep building. you know what? I think I see the problem. It is a bit uneven, and I just figured out why. I just figured out why. Yeah, but I'm going to even it up because it wasn't like that originally. I figured out what went wrong with it. Oh, I got another viewer. Hello, new viewer. I think that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Oh, looks like all the helpers went away. Maybe, looks like they're doing their own thing over there. That's probably for the best. I don't think they quite filled in the floor perfectly. Seems a little tarnished. I'll get to that. The floor is probably the best part of this anyway. Yeah. And it'll also look quite a bit better whenever it's all finished and you don't quite know what mistakes you're supposed to be looking for. And that's really the big thing is the eye can play tricks on you and it'll look past a mistake if it's minor enough, or not even really a mistake, but just kind of there's kind of an ambiguity that comes with the blocks that it kind of makes you see a certain form even if it's in reality just a collection of random stairs and trapdoors, but instead it looks like an arch. You have to pardon my sniffles. It's allergy season. Mm-hmm. See? I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, let me take another sip of my caffeinated beverage so I can lock in. Oh, mosquitoes. No. Mosquitoes don't bother me too bad, but every every summer we plant a tomato garden. It's all the fruit flies. They get everywhere. I hate those things. They bug me. They get in my nose in the middle of the night. They suck. They suck butts. Trapdoors are so weird on Hypixel. Yeah, normal flies aren't fun either, because I've had nights where I've been in a quiet room trying to sleep, and then there's this big fat fly, and it keeps like buzzing around, and I don't keep like a fly swatter on me, so it's just like buzzing around and knocking into things in the middle of the night. Especially, it's awful if it like knocks into like a poster or a piece of paper or something, and it ruffles it a little bit. It wakes me up, and it's not a good situation. I'll say that much. Not good situations. Yeah, we're making good progress now. I'm glad I was able to claim my spot before other people started building. Alright, get that. Okay. Making good progress now. I put down a sign in case anyone wants to watch the stream. Okay. Yeah, Hypixel housing kind of has its birth and its ruin. That's kind of what makes them interesting, though. It's kind of almost kind of a drama to it. Is someone going to come in grief? Is everything going to be okay? Going to be able to make progress? Who knows? It's kind of a little bit of a tension, which is kind of makes it interesting, I guess. Yeah, just getting these. We're getting these arches put away. I think we're doing pretty good on them. Making. We're making our way. We're making our way. Making our way. I almost got all the arches done. How about that? Almost got them all done. Okay. And build these up here. Ah, almost got it. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now we can move on to the next part of this. All right. Now, I think we're going to make a pretty glassed-in gazebo out of all this. Sure. Sure, go ahead. It sounds kind of ominous, testing things on people, but let's see. Yeah. I think, I think, I think just simple quartz will do well for the outlines of the glass on the gazebo. Oh no, not another griefer. Yeah, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Well, whoever's watching out there, I hope you enjoy the kind of slow-paced Minecraft content. I don't really do too much of the. I'm not really too much of a PvP guy or any of that. This is mostly my my thing, my thing that I like to do, and hopefully you like to watch it. You like to watch it. This was quite a bit simpler whenever it was World Edit. Quite a bit simpler, but we'll make this work. We make do when we can. Welcome back. No griefs around here. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Yeah, I'm liking how this dome is shaping up. My goal here is that if I make something good enough, they'll feel guilty about griefing it. That's why Moth keeps V8 running. He'd feel guilty to undo everyone's progress. It's probably why we've never been nuked yet either. Unless they put an absolute sociopath in charge, which, that's not to say it couldn't happen. Or maybe this would be beautiful if I just leave it as a wireframe like this. Plus, leaving it as a wireframe saves me a lot of time. But I can also kind of work with the forms, and I think still make something kind of pleasant. Maybe I'll do something kind of lacy and web-like. This will be like, well, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's not just about being a good server. It's also about having luck. Sometimes there's just got to be an event that happens. Like look at just to stay relevant. Think of 2B2T. It only had a few. From what I've heard, it only had a few regular players for the longest time until that Fit guy started talking about it. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's how you found out about it, from that Fit MC guy. He just happened to get lucky and get popular, and so the server did in turn. But it was quite old whenever it became popular. But that's my theory anyway. It's not just skill or how good the thing is. It's also just luck. And of course, the thing with luck, especially with a server, is that you do have um, this constant, like, yeah, maybe, or maybe me blabbing about it all the time will get everyone sick of it, and then I'll send the griefers over. uh, I could either be good or bad fortune with that, but yeah, like I was saying, there's you keep a server running long enough, and there's kind of like this probability that's always there, even if it is luck. If you stay in the right place long enough, you'll eventually get that luck, and then once the event happens, it's kind of can't undo it. But that's just my theory on that. It's not that I've really been able to test it, but that's how I view it anyway, from a 20-year-old that hasn't lived life. It's kind of a difficult interval. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Then it'll, just like on the floor, it'll become more intricate as it gets in closer to the middle of the web here. And again, symmetry really helps with any strangeness or inconsistencies. It's a real lifesaver. Oh, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, you see the symmetry's already starting to take root there, just with that one reflection. Oh, we have a new viewer. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some chill building and hanging out here at the, well, it's wizard hours for me, but I guess I need to take another little sip of my magic potion here. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm here on Hypixel Housing doing a little free build, hoping no one griefs, but if they do, that'll just be, well, that's just how things are. Or maybe you joined from, oh, they took my sign down. I'll need to put a new sign up. People are starting to pour in now. More probability for something to go wrong, just like how there's probability for things to go right. It increases with the more people that come in here. I'm trying to make something kind of elegant and almost kind of lacy or something. A little lacy dome here. And I figured if I make something beautiful enough, maybe someone will at least feel guilty about griefing it. But I guess I'll put a new sign down. Come. Join live stream Glitchy117. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I can also add yeah, this is high pixel. Stuck on 1.8 because they're a bunch of boomers. Gotta work with caveman logic here. Ooga booga, I love 1.8. I'm a caveman and I'll hit them with my sword like a caveman bat. Repeatedly because there's no cooldown. Because I'm a caveman and I can't wait for 3 seconds or like half a second. Oh, I can't say anything. You know, there's plenty of people that adamantly say that PvP, PvP is better before 1.9, and I can understand why you'd not want the cooldown. And I'm not much of a PvPer myself, so I really don't have much ground to stand on. So I shouldn't smugly start making jokes like that. Because that's not what I do. I don't do PvP. Yeah, see the symmetry starting to happen now? It's really starting to do its thing now. Oh, we have a new viewer. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you like the build. Trying to make something that people feel guilty griefing. This is about the furthest I've ever gotten in a high pixel housing free build. I'll say that much. Let's see here. Get these in here. Okay. And symmetry really works wonders with these types of things. Domes are some of my favorite things to build. I just think it's a nice interior. I think they lend themselves to having, nice little interiors. That and they're some of the more simple structurally, probably one of the simplest structurally sound shapes, which I think is, you know, kind of elegant, just from a kind of engineering standpoint. Something's wrong. Something's. I see what's wrong. There we go. That makes sense now. Oh, good. Now I can ban the people. Now I have the ban hammer. No. How do I ban? Um, oh. Uh, uh, I can't do that. How do I get rid of this guy? I don't know how to use staff powers. Man, I made good progress. Wait, how do I... Player listing. There we go. Ban. Ugh. I don't know. Okay, I learned how to do that. Well, it's not a complete loss. Not a complete loss. Alright. Maybe a little bit more. I kind of suck at griefing, to be honest. I've seen a better grief than that. But what can I say? I haven't griefed before. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's see. Player listing. Um, and phew. V8. Alright. I don't think I said anything about V8. Oh. Well, there you go. I kind of suck at being staff. Oh. We'll see about the frog lights. You know, that's kind of up to your discretion. Yeah. Oh, I think it looks even better um, otherwise than the map as well. Alright, I think this floor needs an overhaul. Let's see. Let's see. Let's start from the start here, just so I don't get muddied in the details. This floor needs a little overhaul. Doing something over always kind of gives you the opportunity to perfect it. So this is really just a way to fix the wrongs of what happened. I think that's something that's always kind of important to know, is that some situations are just unfixable, and sometimes it's just best to start over. But other times they are fixable. It's kind of important to know what to fix and what to let go. That's right. Life lessons from a person who should probably be a little bit further ahead than what he is, but I don't know. I'll drop my nuggets of chicken and beef and onion. Something's not right. I see what the problem is. Okay, and get your gray wool. So that'd be the next layer. Maybe I'll even just jump straight to that stuff instead of doing that wool. And so then I'll just do obsidian for that last layer. Oh, hello viewer. I don't know if you're like someone that's popping in and out, but I appreciate your interest in the stream. I'm repairing the floor right now because there's been a few griefs, but we build back, and we build back better than even how it was before. Yeah, got a good little pattern going on now. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, see? That's nice. Oh wow, look at that. Somebody's making, like kind of reminds me like Toy Story or something, but that's nice clouds. Then we got a tower, and I haven't even been looking at all this stuff. Huh. Oh, looks like someone's been building this. I don't remember getting this far. Did someone build all this up here? Huh. Thanks to whoever did that. Thanks for getting around all the confusing bits of symmetry. But yeah, you see that? This is what happens whenever you persist. You get something nice. You get something nice. Eventually. Let's see. I'm gonna add one final little detail. Maybe I'll add these little drops, these little drop patterns or something. Yeah, I think that completes it. There's just something missing. There's just something missing. So I'll add these guys, and then that'll be it for the dome. Then I'll have to find something else to do with it, because there's just something else I need to do to this. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a high pixel house party right now. but it's going pretty good. There's only been a couple griefers, so I've been able to recover. And we're getting into wizard hours now, 3 a.m. I'll take one last swig of my magic potion here. Alright, magic potion's all gone. That means whenever I doze off, I doze off. Oh, OG Craft. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think that was one of the cooler servers I've toured so far. There's a lot of stuff to see out there. It's really cool, because I've been told there's stuff on there that not we. There's no team here. It's just I haven't seen yet on your all server, and yeah, I think it'd be cool to do a second pass at it. But yeah, you all were really nice. I appreciated that. I'm glad you all appreciated getting tours. Every time oh, yeah, of course, there's always a chunk mine. There's always got to be one. Someone always does one. But yeah, I'm from a smaller Minecraft server myself, the one I usually play on, and something neat that I discovered just being on that server is, like, I still haven't seen all the things, even on that small server, and I've been playing on it since 2020, just about 5 years by this point, and that made me realize, if there's this much stuff just on here, well, what's out there? There's probably even more that you or me or anybody hasn't got to see before, and I thought it would be really neat to, show that to the world. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with it. It's almost kind of like documentation in that sense, because servers, they reset, they go offline, that stuff happens, and right, and people do stuff on there. I mean, stuff happens on there, and it might be things that just get lost to time, basically. A lot of probably amazing things that we'll never even know of. I think there's kind of I don't know, there's something kind of mysterious to that. And every time I go out and try and find some servers, it's like I always discover things, and that's fun. And yeah, I figured I'd bring a little audience along with me too, so that you all can kind of discover with me. Oh no, I've never heard of them. Yeah, I should check them out. Yeah, I can. Here, I'll look them up right now. Let's see, Redland. Oh, they're small like me. I think this is. Oh, maybe not. This is like music. Um, do they do music? There's a lot of Redlands. There's a lot of. Is it? Um, you might have to send a link or specify or something. Uh, they do Minecraft? Or is it Red Line? Oh, I think it is. I think it is this guy. They're talking about servers.
Juicy, succulent, and tasty as hell. Bring Steve's famous lava chicken right into your Minecraft world with this.
Let's see. Exploring forgotten Minecraft servers. Oh, yeah, I can.
Minecraft used to be a genuine cultural phenomenon. Cool stuff up on there. By far the most interesting thing on the site is a map archive of one they used from
Yeah, yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, that would definitely be a good precedent, I suppose. I don't necessarily want to copy, but I could definitely take some notes. I do know that. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it's able to have an effect. I suppose. You know, if it can make you feel something, I guess that made the video worthwhile. But yeah, it's kind of a. I'm kind of doing a little bit of a variety channel, I suppose. You know, of course, you've got road trips, but you've also got building stuff, and I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place a little bit. I'm still trying to figure it out, I suppose. But it's going good. I enjoy. I kind of I it's hard work, but you know I really do. I have been enjoying the whole video making process. I don't run one, but I'm not even staff on one, but I play on one. I play on one, and that's where I do. You'll see the other videos on the channel, but that's where I do a lot of my survival building and all that, and I just yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know there's some strong personalities out there, but oh, I don't know. You know, we'll see where it goes. I plan on sticking with it for quite a while. I've I'm pretty I'm pretty persistent, but I don't know. I know this summer is going to be a little bit of a challenge because I'm going to be kind of juggling this with work. But I think I'll be able to. I'll always be able to find time. I think for this stuff. But yeah, I appreciate that you joined the stream, and you know, it's always good to have a little chat. It's also been kind of cool just to get out of my element a little bit, getting I guess branch out at least in the digital space. Yeah, I think I might leave this build with that. I can show you the project I'm actually working on right now on the other server. The other guy that's in in the stream right now. I'm working on a project for him. It's this Greek temple thing, cause he likes Greece and Rome and stuff. Well, before I do the real unveiling, I'll try and keep it hidden. I'll show you the kind of precedent that I'm working with. You can see he's got this Greek style temple on this hill here, and you can see it's got some neat colors on it. I kind of like the colorful Greco-Roman style because it's more authentic to how it was. So I think these little pops of color, they're pretty nice. And you see how it's got it set up in here. But he told me do that, but make it bigger. So oh, there you go. You'll like this too. So I'm making it bigger for him. And right now I'm working on the floor. You can see this floor pattern here. But yeah, that's I'll probably put out a video on it. Maybe I'll probably do like a two-parter because this thing. Oh, there he is. This thing's been kicking my butt. I'll tell you what, in a good way. But yeah, I appreciate it. I kind of just came up with it for this, but I think it works well. You don't even really register it as water whenever you view it. It's just part of the design. Now, if you had like a like a shader pack on something, and I usually don't design my things to account for shader packs, but it'd probably be a little bit different because then it would just be clear reflective water instead. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of integrate lighting here with this glowstone. But, well, Phosphorus, you did say that that you had some raw gold, didn't you? This is where I was gonna try and integrate that a little bit. Yeah, no, I don't know very much at all about redstone. The most advanced contraption I can make is like a, well, I don't really know if it has a name, but oh, thank you. Oh, this will get me quite far. I appreciate it. But I'll show you the most advanced redstone machine I can build. I kind of came up with it on accident one day, but I call it a redstone engine. That's at least what I call these things, like a little bench motor or something. That's basically what it's the equivalent of. But you can see I got my gold nugget converter here running off a little redstone engine. But that's about as advanced as I can do. But it gets the job done. Yeah, we all have our talents. We all have our talents. And on this server, we recently got this thing called the guild, and it's basically one of the mods. They got together all the builders and redstone engineers, and we're all kind of under one roof. And I want to get a project going with the guild to where we can build something that's both beautiful and functional, like maybe like a really nice auto sorter or something. It would kind of combine the disciplines, because you just can't do it all. You can't. You need a team. But yeah, it's That's kind of what goes on around these parts. You know, I kind of worry a little bit whenever I promote these videos and you know, like Discord chats, because if you really wanted to, you could technically count it as promotion of other servers, but I try and leave the playing field pretty open. You know, everybody gets promoted, so in that sense, it's really no worse than like one of those server catalog websites. Yeah, I've been doing experiments with this glazed terracotta stuff too. I think it's I just recently started messing with it, but it's just really great stuff. And I thought it was ugly whenever they first came out with it, but no, these are really nice blocks if you use them in certain ways. It's kind of hard to go wrong with this white glazed one. Yeah, and you know, maybe eventually it might be kind of cool to host some kind of maybe interaction between different servers, not necessarily promotion, but you know, I know servers have their devotees, and it might be kind of cool to have like I don't know, like friendly alliances at least, some kind of unofficial network of sorts. I think it could be beneficial to establish. Yeah. But hmm. See, I think I need more of this terracotta stuff. I hope I have some in my smelter. Oh, I should say this is the most advanced redstone machine I've built, but it it's got some problems. I'll put it that way. Every now and then it'll eat resources, and I have no clue where they go. It's because I didn't build it from a guide. I just did a hack job. But it's pretty much gotten to the point now to where I've been using it so long that whatever holes were in it, whatever weird hoppers all the items were getting stuck in, are pretty much filled up with items, so it doesn't happen as much as it did once upon a time. So we'll say it's seasoned now, like a skillet. Yeah, right. You just got to use it a few times before it really works right. That's basically what happened. So I'm not going to try and change it now, even though there's probably a small fortune waiting for me in one of the hoppers. I mean, I've been using the thing for 3 or 4 years. And I haven't bothered to check it in that time. My grandma, she she cooks with this ancient cast iron skillet. I think it's like, I don't know. I know I know my great grandma cooked with it. I wouldn't be surprised if my great great grandma cooked with it, but it's caked with like these crusty things. But I don't know. I've never gotten sick from eating whatever she cooked out of it, so I guess it's at the very least sanitary, maybe. It builds character. There. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm really not worried about it. I figured the heat probably kills whatever brain-eating amoebas are in there. They're definitely handy. I will say that. Just like a just like a good griddle is. Reliable and easy to clean. And you can fry an egg in it after so long. We've got a little gas griddle over here, and it gets the job done pretty well. It's good on burger night. I'd prefer it over a grill personally. I mean, I know there's that whole flame grilled taste or whatever, but I don't know. You can smash it flat on a griddle and get those nice crispy edges, and that's nice. Whenever I was back in high school, I used to work at Raising Cane's, and they always put me on toast duty. So I had to man the griddle back then. I got pretty good at it. But at the very least, I got a skill of making a pretty mean grilled cheese sandwich after that. They got like crazy secret menu stuff at Cane's. Like you can like order the chicken without breading on it, but I don't really know why you'd. If you're looking to be on a diet, don't go eating some of the greasiest food known to man. Oh, maybe it's for people with a wheat allergy. I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah. I have a couple friends from from around Oregon, and they don't got many Caneses over there either. But around from around where I'm from, they're pretty much everywhere. I just had some for dinner tonight. I like it pretty well. It's a scary place to work after high school football games, though. I will say that. Uh, flat, flat, more flat. I've been through Arkansas before, and that's you almost feel like you're not even moving in that state. I mean, I know there's Little Rock, and eventually you get into the Hot Springs area. Hot Springs is really cool. I didn't even know that existed, but we drove through there on accident. Oh yeah. I never got to work at a pizza place. Huh. Yeah, I bet it is flat. And it's probably cool for like 5 minutes at least. I can't say I've ever been in a places. I mean, Arkansas is flat, but I bet Kansas is flatter. I mean, at the very least, I think it would be pretty easy land to develop, being so flat like that. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that amount of glowstone for now. For now, at least. Might need to go on another gold run at some point. I'll probably save that for tomorrow. Because it's starting to get so late that it's early. And I don't want to watch the sunrise. But I'll finish getting some of these blocks placed before I go. Yeah. I mean, it is the weekend, but well, next week's finals week, and I'm already off my sleep schedule. Architecture. Architecture. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. Architecture school. I've heard of more scary ones. You know, some of them I've heard of are. I've heard some horror stories, and that's not to say there aren't some freaky professors, but they're not one of those schools that'll like stomp on your model at a review or light it on fire. Because I've heard of that happening. I've seen videos of it happening. It just seems demoralizing, but no, it's it's going pretty well. I tried to pick up an internship for the summer, but I didn't have much luck. But I'll I'll find work, and well, there's still time to do that. Oh, neat. Yeah, I think city planning's really cool too. You know, that kind of falls in line with that whole civil engineering thing. You know, I'm sure I know that the architects and the civil engineers kind of talk to each other sometimes, but I think it's a really uh, fascinating realm of study as well. Especially because you know I think we need more good city planning. I think it's something that I'd like to see more of, especially in this country. But anyway, I appreciate the chat. It was nice. It's cool to hear from people on the YouTubes. But anyway, I'm tired and I need to go to bed. So I appreciate everybody who is stuck with it. I hope watching my Muppet character flap around for 3 hours was entertaining.